The following program contains images of an actual surgical procedure that may be graphic and disturbing. Parents are advised that these images may not be suitable for young children.
Ever wonder what happened to some of your favorite guests on the show? It's time now for a doctor's checkup. Last season, we met Sydney, who turned to the doctors for help with a sticky situation she's been dealing with for many years.
My entire life, I get really excessive sweaty hands and feet. My hands will just be literally dripping sweat, like down my arms, and my feet will be dripping sweat.
What you're describing are symptoms of hyperhidrosis. The thing that we sometimes recommend for this, and sounds like it might be a really good option for you, is something called Iontophoresis. It's an at-home device. You use tap water and you put your hands and your feet, and you actually put electric current through the water. It locks these sweat glands temporarily. So Sydney, we actually reached out to a company called R.A. Fisher, and they're going to give you one to use for your very own at home.
So how is Sydney doing? We are about to ask her. She joins us in the audience. Sydney,
Hi.
I remember how excited you were to try out this new at-home iontophoresis machine. Have you found any relief?
I actually have. I was really skeptical, and I told you guys that I have tried a lot of different things, but after consistent treatment, I've seen a really big difference. And I feel like I sweat like a normal person now, rather than like a crazy like sweat ball. But I still sweat with nerves, but that's about it. And I can wear sandals. I feel like I've gotten like my life back type of thing.
That's awesome. And Sydney, you make such an important point. It's normal for all of us to sweat, and at times sweat more. So that's perfectly normal. I'm glad to hear that you've toned it down to a manageable level.
Oh yeah, I've been able to actually try new things too. Like I just went to Vegas, and so I was able to go out and wear
we saw pictures of you in Vegas. And
I was just there too, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was able to wear like open-toed shoes, which is something that I wasn't really able to do because my feet would like slide forward in my shoes. And actually the biggest change that I saw was when I went to Disneyland. I went from open to closed to Disneyland, and I got home and I took off my shoes and socks, and normally my feet would be soggy and my socks would be completely drenched. And I took my shoes and socks off and they were dry, like dry. And that's when I was like, what is happening? Like, it's working.
And so I know it impacted like what you could wear, but also you're in college, but you do some modeling, and you spoke about how you didn't really want to model in groups because you didn't want to touch people and sweat, and you talked about dating and how it impacted your dating life. Like, has it changed what you've been able to do from a social and professional standpoint? Oh yeah, it's given me a lot of confidence to, you know, just like reach out for a handshake or just be able to like contact people, because it was uncomfortable to try to shake hands first off, or like, you know, make physical contact, high fives. Like I would have to like fist bump people's hands or like just be like uncomfortable. But I feel like it's really changed my interactions with people as well. So I've been really enjoying it.
And Sydney, what was it like using the device itself? I mean, is it comfortable? Is it?
It's not the most comfortable thing in the world, I won't lie. I'll sit and I'll watch TV or do something to kind of not be focusing on my hands or feet being in the machine. But it's worth it. Like, I think being under the machine for an hour and then having the results that I've had is completely worth what.
How often did you use the iontophoresis machine?
Before I saw results, I used it it was like 5 to 7 times, and then I saw a big change. And now I only have to use it for like my touch-up treatments for like once a week or twice a week maybe.
That's really great.
And you said it's not comfortable, but what does it feel like?
It basically feels like, if anyone's been in like a cold sweat before, I get those a lot, or I used to get those a lot. It's like the tingly, like sharp feeling, just kind of like that, just a little bit more depending on how high you can tolerate the machine.
And we'll have more info on our website about the machine that she used. And just for clarification, Sydney was dealing with hyperhidrosis. About 3% of the population does. It's not as though you were just someone who sweated a lot when it was hot outside. And that's just clarification, because some people, no matter what they do, suffer from the same condition. We're just happy that you were able to find some relief, and best of luck in all of your ventures going forward.
Thank you for your help too. Thank you.